The barrel clean.
Is that what you want to do? Huh?
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do? Go ahead.
Go
ahead, Rocky.
Yeah.
Do it, bro. Do it, man.
Don't make me do it.
Hell no. You see my tape, they be like, man, I did not know Big can run that fast. Big Boys Neighborhood, we are uncut, ladies and gentlemen, and ASAP Rocky is free.
We, the jury, the above entitled act, find the defendant, Rakeem Mayers, not guilty of...
Hey, man, you heard it. Hey, man. It looked like ASAP Rocky hugged somebody on his defense, and then he popped right over to Rihanna.
Oh, yeah.
It was almost like a move, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, baby.
To her.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you know that dude probably ain't out the room yet.
Yeah,
but ASAP Rocky was found not guilty, man.
Not guilty.
Yeah,
bro.
and it's
awesome.
crazy because that's another one of those things where you see, semi-televised.
Yeah.
Now that, there's a lot of cameras that go into the courtrooms, but ASAP Rocky had been fighting, man. It was a attempted murder. Well, no attempted murder, but they tried to charge him for everything.
Oh, yeah.
But 2 counts of assault with a semi-automatic weapon, all righty? And which those were felonies.
Right.
And not only were those felonies, you know what I'm saying? Those could have been up to 24 years in prison. And you got to think, man, ASAP Rocky is a guy that has a great career.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Beautiful family, not just his wife Rihanna, but beautiful family.
Yeah.
So much to lose, So when you kind of put your life into a situation where, you have a judge, you have a jury, that's a effed up position to be in.
100%.
And people are gonna say, well, he put himself in that position. Rightfully so.
Yeah.
But having 24 years over your head, and I'm gonna tell you, when they offered him a plea deal and he didn't take the plea deal, that pisses the prosecution off.
That was a ballsy move, bro.
Oh yeah, man.
That was a very ballsy move.
And if you're talking about like 6 months of, somebody would say, man, you see a lot of people that just say, you know what, man, I got to plea out.
Yeah.
I got to plea out. We all probably know somebody in here that had to take a plea because they couldn't afford or they was feeling like, I can't get a better defense, whatever it may be. But he fought the case, man, and he got his not guilty verdict.
I would have took the plea.
A lot of people would have,
too.
especially if you had that kind of time over your head.
Yeah.
Because either you go all in or you go all out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was just one of those things with A$AP Rocky where he was like, man, I'm going to, whatever his defense was with his team, we're going to take a gamble. And that's a life gamble.
Yeah.
I was surprised at the verdict. I'm not
Really?
going to lie to
Me
you.
too.
Because,
Like with no time?
yeah, with no time at all. Because watching the video of the confrontation or confrontation.
Yeah, as Jesus would say.
I thought you said it right the second time. It was a confrontation. Oh, now I know what you're saying.
Of him and Relly going back and forth and you actually seen a gun that he was holding, like right off the bat, and then him describing exactly what kind of happened and him pointing the gun towards his stomach and wanting to kill him, like all that in evidence sounds crazy to
and
me.
they did say that it was like a prop gun, like a
What does that
starter
even
pistol that they
mean?
used, in video.
How can you prove that?
Hey, man, they
Did
said
they
he was
prove it?
advised by his security team to can't cover it. I'm like, what team tells you to carry a starter pistol?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? Or a prop gun?
If you're gonna have a gun, you're eventually gonna have to use it.
Yeah, but
it's
even
gonna
if
be
it-
useless. If
It's
you,
probably back off, don't really catch a case, but he caught a case.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I just said, my thing is like even if you're pointing a fake gun at somebody, you're gonna get some type of charge, right?
Yeah, right.
You get nothing. It's kind of wild.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Well-
I for sure thought he was gonna get time.
Yeah, hell
especially after turning down that plea deal.
Oh yeah, the
like,
plea deal, that's scary. I think that's why when you heard the not guilty,
Yeah.
I think that's why the whole crowd
Yeah.
erupts. But I know Relly and his family got to be like, really? Like, like
right. Nothing.
we're clapping and we're applauding.
Yeah.
Like, man, and
clapping
you see,
and we're applauding.
but you see when Relly was on the stage, on the stand, there were times when he was like, man, I've been up here for like, at one point he was like, I've been up here for 5 days and y'all making me look stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But ASAP had a great legal team.
Yeah.
And that's what it boils down to, man, is having a great legal team, man. And I was just notified that dude, he did something. Did he do something with Trump? Or not with Trump, but
I think it was his lawyer at one point, and then he backed out and it wasn't his lawyer anymore.
My man, is he like down something like, must be the money?
Right. His name's Joe Tacopino.
Yeah,
Tacopino,
man.
there you go.
Tacopino. And that's the one now that they call ASAP Joe.
ASAP Joe.
Yeah.
ASAP
He is now-
ASAP.
He is now a
Grills.
member, man, and this is him speaking.
Bottom line is, we're grateful for the jury. They saw through this barrage of a case.
CIA.
He said from day one he was innocent. He turned down a plea for almost no jail time because he was innocent. And I've always said this was an extortion. The extortion played out live in color in court.
He sound like one of the fuck over here.
Yeah.
He sound like one of them dudes that's like trying to get his boxes out of his balls.
Yeah.
Like he just moving around like, hey, over here.
24 years, the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I
He's really
told you
from
guys.
New York.
Yeah, man, but he got off.
Yeah, he's Italian, dog.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he was like, man, get the fuck over here. But A$AP Rocky, he literally told the jury, thank you for saving my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you for saving my life, man. Because even here, we're talking about like rolling loud. There's so many things, not even just on the professional side, but being a dad, so on and so forth.
Being a dad.
But even like at the station, we're giving away rolling loud tickets.
Right.
And that's one of those things where you're like, man, and I know it sounds selfish, but you're like, will A$AP Rocky be at Rolling Loud?
Right.
Yeah.
Because I remember when we did our Real Street Fest, was a festival that we did here in Los Angeles. And I remember for Real Street Fest, I think, was it Sweden that he was locked up
it was a
in?
Sweden situation.
Yeah, it was almost literally when he got out of jail, when he was incarcerated in Sweden. Literally, he came and did our festival.
Yeah.
Not
And
sure if he
up
was
to
gonna
the
make it,
minute, we were like, man, do we take him off?
Yeah.
What do we do?
That's
you know what
crazy.
I'm saying? More of the story is, man, stop putting festivals with A$AP Rocky.
Yeah, dude, speaking of that festival, I was
Because they get
there.
nervous.
Me
You was there as
too.
a, over there as
I was-
spectators.
as spectators, yeah, I wasn't working at the
my
radio at the
gosh.
time, dude. I was there.
Yeah.
I saw that the whole scenario was crazy.
Yeah, when he came out, I remember when they was
nuts.
like, man, they letting him out. We were like, oh shit, it's going down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How crazy would it be if some of the people in the jury were like, I bought Rolling Loud tickets. He's coming out.
Yeah, yeah.
He ain't getting locked up. He's coming out. I'm telling you right now.
or it was somebody's mom. They're like, Mom, I love Rihanna and
You
A$AP.
can't tell me Rihanna in the courtroom didn't help her at all, bro. with that
Because
jury,
at one
dog.
point they were saying he was
Yeah.
telling Rihanna don't show up, and I don't know if that's just for the reading guilty or not
Yeah.
guilty.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was like, Rihanna was like, nah, I'm going to show up. I'll be there. She was probably looking at the judge like, I got Fenty for you. I got a full line.
Savage
I got a What is it?
Savage X the lingerie
She was
and
like,
the makeup.
she was like, you got the whole box coming.
Right when he said, not guilty. Rihanna, I need to speak to you.
I need to speak to you in my chambers.
Everybody
my
gets goodie
love
bags in the
Hell
courtroom.
yeah! Walking out like, oh my god! Like, so how was it in there? Like, looked right at me.
Yeah.
Looked right at me. But I think that there was one juror that said this after the not guilty.
Okay, so when you heard the idea of the prop gun, just you personally, what'd you think about that?
I didn't really believe it. I didn't think that either,
Damn, tell us how you really feel.
Uh-oh.
She was like, prop gun. She was like, I'm looking at the video.
Oh my gosh.
I don't really believe that. You
Yes.
know? Yeah. But she goes on.
they had really convincing evidence that it was a prop gun. It was kind of a little mysterious the way it disappeared. And they couldn't produce it, as evidence. So some of the testimony did not sound accurate or.
Yeah, and
They couldn't produce it, so it never got brought up.
Yeah.
Or presented.
Yeah,
Wow.
so
That's
they
crazy.
were like, hey, it was a prop gun, but they never submitted it as evidence. So now you got to go with them and just say, okay, well, damn, it was a prop gun.
Yeah.
They never turned it in. And if it was a simple prop gun that A$AP had been carrying for months, you would think you would still have it. But hey.
It's man, it's kind of a game, huh?
Yeah,
It's like a
hell
little
yeah,
chess
man.
game. Who gets
Hell
the
yeah, it
things
is,
first?
man. And the
It's
juror goes
scary.
on.
Or truthful. But, we just try to stick to what was presented and stick to the instructions that we were given, and that's how we reached our verdict.
What did you think about the testimony of Relly?
Really, I believe that he felt his life was in danger. I do. I feel for all of them, all the people involved with this. I feel like this could have been avoided. I hope that in the future, Mr. Mayers really thinks his actions, about his actions before.
She made sure she didn't call him A$AP Rocky.
Yeah. Mr. Mayers.
She was like,
Mayers.
Mr. Mayor, Mr. Rihanna's.
Rihanna's baby dad.
He is upset with somebody. He does have a lot to lose, and he's lucky at this point that we didn't have enough evidence to hand down a conviction.
Damn.
Because it sounds like you guys were close.
Like I said, it was not really. It took a long time to convince a couple of people, and too. Like I said, we all felt like there was a crime committed, but it were to try to get
Amen.
a just verdict.
They had to play tennis with the verdict.
That is insane.
At one point, it was not unanimous.
Damn.
It was not unanimous,
but
man.
even when Relly explained it, like everything he explained when he was up there, I totally like in the video I can see all that like happening.
He pointed at me, and then that's when Elijah
Snitch! No, no, my man is telling his story. He's like, man, he pointed it at me. I would be in court. They'd be like, do you see the person? I'd be like, yeah, he right there.
Yes, bro.
He pointed at me, and then that's when Elijah was like in between, and he's like, I'll kill you right now. Or like whatever, like just was, and then I'm right behind Elijah, and I'm saying, if you brought a gun, use it. Like, what brought a gun for?
When you said he pointed at you, where on your body was it pointing?
Like towards my stomach, like towards like my headish a little. Like everything was happening so fast.
And from what you're describing, was it moving?
Yeah, it was moving. He had it up.
Okay, so he didn't just hold it at your stomach. It was kind of
he was looking for a spot to shoot.
Hey man, no matter what people say, Relly is like, man, I am a victim here.
Yeah, dog.
I'm a victim,
I
man.
think they exhausted him out throughout the whole
Yeah,
thing because
and he
at one
said
point,
that.
like you said, he was like, "All right, bro, you're asking me from like what happened in 2021, what text messages? Yes,
Right.
you did not hear the question. This is exactly what do you think?" And he's just like, "Bro, I don't know. I don't understand. Like,
Yeah, man.
how do
That's
you
how
even
the court
remember that
is.
far out?"
Hey man, and there were just times because that's a kinship that they had. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like that ASAP mob, that's different. Yeah, that's a brotherhood. Yeah, man. And there's times when you do have situations with your brother fallouts, and they said there have been, fallouts, altercations. I don't know if it's fisticuffs or anything like that, but it did lead up to that night in question.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you look at it, he also said, man, like there's a brotherhood and he would never fight him.
Were you approaching him of the state of mind that you were going to have a physical fight with him?
No, the whole time, to be honest, I would never fight Rocky. And that's God's honest truth. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a reason to fight him. We're in an industry where you get blackballed really easy. I'm obviously on the lower end of the stick here. You get what I'm saying?
What would it mean for your career if you got in a physical fight with him?
Oh, it would be over.
How so?
It would be over.
Yeah, it's probably over now.
Yeah, it's definitely
But
over
let me
now,
tell you
bro.
for those
I
out
would
there
think
as
so.
well, and I
Definitely
know
over.
that we as men, there's this macho thing and so on
Yeah.
and so forth. If somebody brings a gun, maybe you don't want to tell them if you brought a gun, use it.
Very
You know,
true, dog.
and I understand this whole
Very
gangster
true,
shit
dog.
and all that, man.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
so that I'm wondering, does that let me know if you say, hey, if you brought a gun, use it? Do you know that ASAP Rocky really has a prop gun?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do
Yeah.
you know that he has a starter pistol when you say, hey, man, if you brought a gun, use it?
Or if he does shoot you, did you give him consent?
Right, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, bro.
I don't
Was
know,
that
man.
consent?
With
Yeah.
Johnny
Right?
over there, he probably could have got him off for that, too.
I don't know,
that's
man. If I'm
crazy.
putting it on the spot like that, I'll lie to make myself sound tough too. You know what I mean? I don't know. It could sound tough. You never know. It's like, use it, man. By point, I grabbed the gun myself. I said,
Yeah,
do it.
man.
I ain't scared no gun.
Yeah, I grabbed the tip. I was like, boy.
Come
Like
on,
in the
man.
movies.
Yeah,
oh, you
man.
ain't gonna use it?
I looked at the barrel clean. The barrel
Is that what you
clean.
want to do? Huh? Is that what you want to do? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Rocky.
Yeah.
Do it, bro. Do it, man.
Don't make me do it.
Hell no. You see my tape, they be like, man, I did not know Big could run that fast.
For real, I would have been begging, please don't shoot me.
Hey, did that motherfucker just jump over a Nissan Pathfinder? Like, what kind of the new Armada? He jumped over?
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, man.
So his friend really snitched on him then.
Which one?
ASAP Relly?
He didn't snitch. He was a victim.
Oh,
Yeah, hello.
well,
It's
I was
not
just saying.
Right.
Think about it. His career's going to end. Even if he didn't go to court, think about this, all right? So that friendship would have completely ended. You know what I mean? He would have not had the ASAP name already. And like you said, a lot of people get blackballed in this industry. I guarantee you nobody would probably want to work with them or do anything like
Now,
that.
is that what you thinking when you about to fight with somebody though too? Like, man,
No, I'm
they
just
gonna
saying
blackball. No, but that's what he was saying.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what he
yeah,
said.
yeah,
They
yes.
like, why you didn't fight? I would never fight Rocky.
Yeah.
You know, you get
I guess-
blackballed.
yeah,
Is
you're
that what
not.
I'm thinking at the moment when I'm heated? Like, oh man, if you didn't have the keys to the studio, boy.
No, you're totally right. You got a point. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Not that quick. Everything's going too fast.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, if I was working with like a big time headliner and he tried to, I would be like, oh, I can't punch you because I'll get blackballed. I won't
Right.
do any shows.
At the
I
moment
won't-
though.
Yeah, because
Oh,
you're
okay.
thinking about that. You're thinking. I
Well,
can see
maybe-
myself in his
Yeah.
shoes.
You know
and
what?
be like,
I can. Maybe I'm more of a throw it all away guy.
Yeah.
I've been known for that. Where I get up to that, like, fuck, what did I do?
Oh, man.
Yeah. Okay, so you're probably really thinking.
Yeah.
You're probably really thinking.
Worst case scenario said he did get found guilty, right? And then he, whatever, how many years he
Up
does.
to 24 years.
Up to 24 years. That is a lot of time, bro.
Yeah, man.
You got the kids, you got the Rihanna, like, oh my
The
gosh.
Rihanna.
The Rihanna.
That's one of those things where, like, you got a billionaire girl,
Yeah,
but
man.
you still can't get out of this case.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, even when you hear the juror, say, you know, it wasn't unanimous, you know, they had to go back and forth.
Yeah.
That shows you right there, bro. Now, criminally, ASAP didn't get caught up with up to 24 years.
Yeah.
Found not guilty on both counts.
Yeah.
Civil court, he's going to get sued.
Oh, okay.
That civil court,
Yeah.
that's what's coming. That's the layout.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
OJ Simpson gets acquitted. You know, not if the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit.
Yeah.
OJ Simpson did not get sentenced, or he wasn't found guilty for killing Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman.
Yeah.
But in civil court,
Yeah.
it was $30+ million that he owed them. Did he ever pay it? The judgment was $30+ million.
Yeah.
So I figure with Relly and ASAP, the relationship, yes, ASAP got off not guilty for that.
Yeah.
But I feel, man, I'm telling you, that if that civil lawsuit isn't up right now as we're talking, trust me,
It's good.
he's 100%.
Oh,
And
yeah.
now this is a dumb question, you know.
No dumb question.
Yeah, come
Very
on.
dumb. But
No, there's no dumb questions. Go ahead.
Listen.
isn't he a little too rich to be doing all these things? Like, don't you?
Man, that's a dumbass question.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Vic.
No, for real. Go ahead. Go
Don't
ahead.
you have? I mean, isn't it a guy that you know what I mean? That you can just tell, hey, can you pump
Yeah.
him for me? Blah blah blah. You know,
Yep.
you would think
Yeah.
some guy who's you know.
But it's a brotherhood, like Big says. Like that whole clique is just.
It's not a brotherhood.
Brotherhood.
That wasn't a brotherhood right,
Right.
there.
Right.
Brotherhoods don't go to court. Brotherhoods will be like,
Well,
I'm
that's
not going to talk to
that's
him
after the
anymore.
brotherhood.
Yeah.
No, you can say the brotherhood don't bring a gun either.
Yeah.
Right.
You can
That's
say
true.
brotherhood don't fight, but
Yeah.
but no, that is true, man. Where I would look back, and I'm telling you, man, I think with A$AP Rocky, and that's my partner, man. He came and celebrated my birthday with me and
dude
my
is dope
family.
as hell.
Like I love, dude. I call him Filter Face, and he knows it. I mean, literally, he could be somewhere else, and I say Filter Face, and he turns around and he knows it's me.
Yeah, man.
So I love A$AP, but also, man, that's one of the things that when you're speaking on that, you gotta make sure that you have somebody on your team. And I'm not saying, you gotta have a shooter, you gotta have this, you gotta have that.
Right,
but
but-
I think that now he understands even more so the tuition into the school of experience.
Yeah.
Because there's certain things that you're going, and the one thing with A$AP Rocky too, and anyone that's listening, anyone that's watching, or anyone in the room, you're a human being.
Yeah.
And sometimes you do make a mistake. And maybe this is a mistake. And when we think about the money, there's times too where you say, man, there's a tuition into the school of experience. Like, he made it past this shit. So now it depends on what you do with this. What did you really learn from this? What did you learn from the bullshit in Sweden that was like that was or any other incident, any other situation that you've had? What did you learn about sitting in court, being, testified against a jury, seeing your wife in there,
And the
wondering,
kids.
can you go home to your kids?
Man, he
Your
might have
career.
a mace moment and be a reverend. You know what I mean? Like, for a little bit.
But those are those things, man, where it's like, I won't.
Yeah,
You know,
Right.
should he had any kind of pistol on him? Hell no, he shouldn't have had any kind of pistol
Yeah.
on him. Nothing. And that's why, and you got to think, man, not only do you put yourself in jeopardy, but, it's your freedom, your family. Your queen stood down next to you. I know he would stand down next to her. But yeah, I know everything that we're talking about, he's thought that shit over millions of times, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that Rocky was like, man, if I get away with this,
Right.
if I get past this somehow, some way, I'm going to do better.
And how long ago was this?
This is in, I think, 21.
Yeah.
And then it started up in certain
man.
things in 22.
Dang.
Yeah, that's why when they was asking Relly about certain days, Relly was like, man, come on,
What are you talking about?
That's
man?
crazy because once I became a dad, like, I honestly, I was like, whatever I did in the past, that wasn't me. This is a new me.
Right,
So I
right.
can only imagine he feels like, I'm going to get blamed for something that I did a long time ago that I was dumb.
Yeah, that's true.
And it is what it is. But I'm telling you, that not guilty, man, I know that A$AP Rocky's
weight.
shoulders had to drop.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
You can
dude.
see it in the video when up close he's like breathing so hard before they like say that he's not guilty. He's like, Huffing and puffing.
Did you see the full video though?
No.
Because you know how they said the non-guilty, and then he went to go celebrate. They're like, hey, hold on,
Yeah.
come back. We still got to read the rest of the charges.
Oh, he was like,
And then, you can see them just kind of get back together, and then they read the rest of the charges, but it's a bunch of more charges.
That's hilarious. Dude. Yeah.
Flacco was like, all right, I'm off this motherfucker. I'm gone.
It's like,
This is the
damn.
Kendrick walk.
Is he really gonna do it? Yeah. My man was like, I'm gone. I'm stepping out. I'm not guilty. I'm hitting Rihanna. You know, my man, he was gone with it, bro.
Oh, damn.
That must be insane, dude.
Oh yeah, man. And I was asking the
night.
neighborhood, man. It's nothing like being in court.
Yeah, it's scary.
Nothing like being in court,
So scary,
man.
bro.
Nothing like feeling like your rights are being fucked with, or you know, or time and all that, man. And it's the worst feeling. It's the worst feeling,
awesome.
man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Congrats, gets to hang out with his kids and be
Yeah.
free and take him to the park.
Hell yeah. And for selfish reasons, I get to see him at Rolling Loud.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
Oh,
right.
I know that was selfish.
That
Hey,
that
dude.
performance is gonna be a performance of a lifetime. He's gonna be like, I'm free.
Hell yeah. Watch when he come out at Rolling Loud, or anything that he do is going to be thunderous.
Well,
Yeah.
It's going to be thunderous,
I just
man.
hope he doesn't wear a sweater with holes in it and smoke.
No, don't do that.
I think Drake got a trademark on that.
Wow.
I think if he drops a new album, now is the time.
Really though?
Yeah,
Beforehand?
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, that's
Maybe they
smart.
should drop music as a couple. Get a
Oh,
Rihanna album out of that.
yeah. But she ain't gonna do
Rihanna like,
that.
man, stop roping me into this shit.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, man. Rihanna like, hey, man, it was one thing where Rihanna kind of like cut off this reporter when they were coming out because they was asking, how do you feel? It's just this one part we're in hands.
Bottom line is,
How you think it feels?
Yeah, she like, hey, Sam, how does it feel? Like, she almost
So
gonna say,
sassy.
bitch, how you think it feels?
Yeah.
Dummy.
Asking me these fool ass questions.
Dumbass questions. I'll be like,
Yeah, what's my name? You know what I'm saying?
I knew they were dumb questions.
Yeah, man. When they hit her with my umbrella, Ella, Yeah, man. How does it feel?
She's stuck beside him.
Hey, dude, but there were times I was watching some of the video when they were coming out too, and you know they were acknowledging people because ASAP walked by and one of the guys like video guy was like, "Oh, congratulations!" He looked at the camera and said, "Man, thank you." And then he was like, "Congratulations, Rihanna." She was like, "Thank you." And I'm like, when you do this, how does it feel? You just looking for the soundbite.
Yeah,
And she gave your ass a soundbite that was like sun.
bottom line is,
How you think it feels?
Oh, damn. How you think it feels?
yeah, low key.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hey, dude, yeah, that's when you're like, how did he's taking Mike back? Huh?
Yeah.
Hey, dude, did you hear when she like totally like, oh, that was me. She was talking to me.
That is the most I've seen Rihanna outside. And
Really though?
Yeah, and she, like in front of cameras and stuff, like outside. Like
Right.
usually if she does something with like cameras, it's like promoting her own stuff, you know?
Hey, man, I bet he feels so good today.
That's what I'm saying, dude. He
Yeah,
must feel
man.
like, I'm telling you, that performance is. I don't want to put too much pressure on him, but I think that Rolling Loud performance is going to be insane. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's going to be like, all this could have been taken away from
And
him.
I don't know if he jumps on Rolling Loud, if there's anything beforehand, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? For
That's
before
true.
he gets to the 2 days of Rolling Loud, California. I don't know where he's at.
Can I give you what I think is going to happen?
I'd rather you not.
I know
But go
Tyler.
ahead.
I know
Oh,
Tyler,
you
I know
gonna
Tyler
give
the
it to
Creator's
him.
on tour right now.
Right.
Dude, I was gonna
I'm
say
not gonna lie.
that.
He might bring out ASAP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when ASAP came out and
Yep.
did our Real Street Fest,
He brought out.
Tyler.
Tyler,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
That makes sense, dude.
Yeah.
I hope ASAP brings out Rihanna at Rolling Loud. I mean, I know it might not happen, but
No, there's no
You know
way.
what? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Because
think so.
Rihanna go to the shows and she be in the audience anyway, all the
Yeah.
Coachellas and everything, man.
yeah. I mean, maybe we'll see her.
Hey, man, let me tell you, dude. If y'all saw my eyes just dart off a little bit, there is the tallest white dude in our fucking...
I thought it was. I was like, who's
yeah,
this?
man. I thought somebody brought a fucking giraffe to the station.
What the hell is that?
This dude gotta be... Man, what,
I
is,
thought
what
you
is
guys
he
got
like?
Luca. I was like, Luca.
Was he like 7'8"?
I'm not sitting next to this.
Hell no, man. Dude walk by, and excuse me, I know y'all don't see him, but fuck. Relly was like, I would have hid behind him. You know? But thank you guys for watching
thank
Uncut,
you.
man. Enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure that you
Yep.
subscribe to all 4 of our channels for Big Boy's Neighborhood. Big Boy TV is right there
Yes.
for you. and subscribe. And once again, ASAP, congratulations.
Something real quick?
Go ahead, please do.
We got our Espanol.
Oh, yeah.
Shows on Big Boy TV, the Espanol channel.
Yeah.
The playlist.
Some of our content is right there in Spanish.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, that's what the hell we do.
Yep.
That's right.
You know, believe that, coming to a country near you.
That's right.
Man, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out with Big Boys Uncut. We are gone.